Hi everybody, we're here in Crimson Room Decade. We're going to take a look at the Registry editor. So this is really going to be like a supplemental guide to the Thunder and Dials achievement that I did a live unlock for. I'm going to try to be a little bit casual, but I really don't want to waste your time with too much information. It's pretty simple. So I have the game windowed, and this is pretty much what it's going to look like, or what it looked like when I did the live unlock. I had it windowed over here. With this method, you can probably do 3 to 4 resets per minute to check your numbers for the Thunder and Dials achievement. So we'll go down here to the search bar and type in Registry Editor. This used to be called Regedit. I don't know when that name changed, but it is essentially the exact same program. So we're going to snap that over there. It's really important that while you're in here, you do not edit any values of anything that you do not understand or don't know. We just don't want to mess up anything. This is just treat this literally as a window. We're just here to observe. So up here is where your address is going to be. You want to make sure that this says Dream Holdings Company Limited and then Crimson Room Decade. That's the game we want to be in. You might be looking at all this information and going, what on earth have you gotten me into? Just don't panic. There's only 2 pieces of information we're going to look at. So this first one right here is my try count. In the other video, I mentioned that it took me 657 attempts, which is true. That's how many times I hit new game. Not every time was intentionally after the Thunder and Dials achievement, but I didn't obviously get the code until the 657th attempt. I really hope for you that is not the same case. I hope that it is far, far, far less. Even if it is more, don't let the number of resets frustrate you. This achievement isn't as insurmountable. Like it's not as impossible as I think people are making it out to be. But still give yourself space. It is random to get the numbers. There's nothing that you can do. You just have to restart the game and you'll get them the second that the game resets. You can hear your character basically step off the bed. You can hit pause, and then this list does not update in real time. You'll click out of it and then click back in it, and then you'll check your numbers. Speaking of your numbers, let's get to the other part of this that we need to pay attention to, which is right here, the safe box numbers. Safe box 1, 2, 3, and 4 are what you're going to pay attention to. Don't worry about safe box nummake. We don't need to worry about that. So as you can see over here, if you follow the lines over, you're going to see these zeros and then X. This is just what we want to pay attention to, these 4 spaces right here. So I have an 11 in my first area right here, my first parenthesis, and then I have an 11 here in my second, and then I have this number and this number, this repeated number here. I think because I don't really understand game files that much, I really don't understand coding or anything like that, I think this number is just a representation of a number does not have to be expressed here. Because if you remember when we're actually in game and you look at the safe, there's only 4 dials. So there's only 4 numbers that can be expressed. And that's been taken care of in 2 double digits. So all ones. Now this can happen for you in a number of ways. You can either get 2 double digits, either 2 11s or 2 22s. Or you can get an 11 and then 2 1s, which would be 3 digits, obviously. It would be a 22 and then 2 2s. Or you can get 4 digits, anywhere from 1 through 9, and that would be represented there. One of my attempts was a 7, an 8, an 8, and an 8. And I'll be honest with you, out of all of the attempts that I did in this game, only about 10 or 12 of them were single independent digits, 4 of them here. It is incredibly low for me. Now, it might not be the same for you. Like I said, it's random. So hopefully you can get it much faster than I did. And hopefully you can get it with like a cool number. Like I said, one of the attempts that I got was a 7, an 8, an 8, and an 8. And it's a shame it wasn't all 8s, because I think the developer of the Stanley Parable would have been very proud of me. But alas, most people seem to be getting 1s and 2s for their Thunder and Dial achievement. So, yeah, I think that's everything that you really need to know for this. Yeah, if there's any questions, please leave a comment below in the video. hopefully if I can't answer your question, I'll try to get somebody, I'll try to, connect you to information that works best for you to understand. But hopefully you are able to, crack on and be able to get this achievement, and we'll be able to see kind of like a wave of people get this into their 100%, in their 100% list, because it's not as impossible as I think people once thought. So again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next guide, video, or walkthrough. Please take care of yourselves.